On this night I was home alone watching TV in the living room. My roommate was out of town for Thanksgiving. Around 8:30 p.m. I heard a door shut towards the bedrooms of my house. All windows are closed and there were no drafts. A few moments later I could hear footsteps on our tile floor, coming from the kitchen area, again back towards the bedrooms. At this time I decided to do another EVP session. Before I even begin to ask questions, someone or something is trying to communicate with me.
November 29th, 9 p.m. No one's in the house except myself. Philip is out of town.
If you look closely, right before "hey" was said, you'll see a light coming up around the lamp up toward the ceiling.
9 p.m. No one's in the house.
And now I'll play that clip again.
"9 p.m. No one's in the house except myself. Philip is out of town. Nobody's over here. All the lights are off. All the power's off. Is there any spirits here that want to talk to us?"
After no response, I decided to ask if David was here. Another tool I sometimes use during investigations often mentions David and how he might get attached.
Is there a person by the name of David? David, how old are you? What happened to you?
Now, if you noticed in this clip, there were two instances of light orbs. The first one being right after I turned around in the kitchen, you'll notice a bright light at the end of the hallway, almost like it's coming out of Philip's room and up towards the ceiling.
David, how old are you?
Here it is again in slow motion. The second manifestation is right after I ask, "What happened to you?" You'll notice it come from the bathroom door here, all the way across to the kitchen table over here. This happens right in the middle of the voice response.
What happened to you?
Here it is again in slow motion. It took a few more questions to get a response. However, the next response is a little bit interesting after I ask if it's the one closing and opening my doors.
Are you the one opening and closing doors?
At first I couldn't tell what it was saying, so what I ended up doing was reversing the EVP sound, and this is the response I got.
Are you the one opening and closing doors? Can you turn on any lights?
It took a few minutes before I had any other responses, but all of a sudden I felt really cold, and it felt like somebody was squeezing my chest, making it hard to breathe.
I just got the biggest goosebumps ever. I feel like it's hard to breathe. Is that you doing that to me?